Have you ever found yourself thinking that you're not charging enough or even earning more for what you're doing? And you're underpaid and you think it's for all these different reasons. But I'm here to tell you it's not about your offer. It's not the experience or your lack of experience in the marketplace. It's not even your pricing. And here's the real reason why you're underpaid. It's how you're measuring value. Now, I had an hour conversation, over an hour conversation at a coffee shop with a friend, talking literally about this one thing. Value is perception, and perception is anchored on belief. And our argument or our conversation, it was a good argument, proactive argument, but the conversation was around changing beliefs. Can you change someone's belief when you're making a sales presentation, when you're offering them to work with you? And I don't think you can, because someone's anchored in their belief. That's their worldview. That's how they view themselves. That's how they view the opportunities around them and the opportunity that you have for them to work with you, how they see the environment and how they measure value. For example, why is it that some people like me would pay like $4,000 for a workshop to spend with the main trainer maybe only 3 hours during that workshop, while other people like scoff at the thought or the imagination of paying someone $300 or $100 or $200 an hour? What's the main difference there? Even though paying someone $200 an hour could make a dramatic change in your life or business, you don't know what they're doing. But if they were either a personal health coach or a business consultant or someone helping you with pricing, you only pay them $200 an hour and they help you increase your pricing, you can ROI that super easy. On the first example, paying someone for a workshop, that equals around $1,000, $1,300 per hour versus $130 an hour. Why are there people that pay a higher price and some people don't even want to pay $120 an hour? It's the same reason why in your neighborhood right now, there are people who drive luxury cars and people who drive good old reliables. I love my good old reliables, don't get me wrong, but they take you from point A to point B. It's the same thing. What's the difference? It's perception, it's belief. So why are you underpaid? Well, or what are you actually selling? Are you selling the hands, the widgets, the technology, the bits, the software, the service? Or are you selling and focusing on the transformation? Now, it's easy to say that. I'm going to give you 5 simple steps to go through auditing your value and your time. So you're not anchored to selling hours. You're not anchored to selling services. You're not anchored to that. You're anchoring what you're doing to the transformation. And then when you do that, then the real question becomes, I'm totally undercharging. What is the true value of the work that I'm doing? And not only is there a market out there for what you're doing, but who is the best type of client to work with who already believes in the value that you deliver? Not trying to convince the people who don't believe. And that's where I see a lot of my clients come in and they're trying to convince. A lot of my clients are serving the wrong market. We shift the market, shift the pricing, shift the positioning. And then from there, they're selling less work for more dollar amount because the value and the transformation they're able to deliver to their clients is it's incredible. Like the end client is getting the best service because they're going to get 2, 3, maybe even 5x their return by paying more, and they're focusing on laser focus on over delivering. So this isn't to do less work, to be lazy, to be one of those. No, this is you, get out. This is for you if you actually want to increase the value that you deliver to your clients, help them go further and have a deeper impact with your work. So here's the 5 steps for your audit. Number 1, I want you to identify all the tasks, all the things, all the services that you deliver to clients right now. Just list them out. Don't even judge them. Just list them out. You list them out step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 things, 24 things, 18 things, 3 things. I don't care. List them out. The second thing, what does that help the client do? You want to identify, okay, if I'm doing this thing, what does that help the end client do or achieve? What are they? Who are they? What does it help them be, do, or have? Who are they? What does it allow them to become? What does this allow them to do? Or what does this allow them to have? And it has to be something that they couldn't achieve without you. So the listing out everything that you do. What does this allow your client to be, do, or have? What is the visible outcome that they can see? Not something you have to prove to them, like through some secret formula that they're getting a return on their investment. They have to see it. Because if they don't see it, they ain't believing. Number 3, then identify, okay, what is my current price? And then if I help a client achieve these kinds of things, if they become this kind of person, they do these new kind of things, or they have these new things, what's the value to them? And look at your price point and then look at the value. Don't make up the value, just put the market value. What is the value to them to achieve that? And then is your price point in alignment with that? You might be looking at your price like, oh, wow, I should increase my pricing. You don't do it overnight. You don't just double it, but you have to anchor it towards the outcome, which comes to step number 4 is that packaging. Instead of step number 1, we listed out your services. Instead of putting all that, just package everything together into a process or a unique mechanism to help the client achieve their outcome. And that leads to step number 5, sell the mechanism. Don't sell the services, don't sell the software, don't sell the widgets, don't sell the hands, sell the process and make the process a proven process, because it's a rinse repeat thing that if you can do it with 1 person, 2 people, 3 clients, 5 clients, 50 clients, and you've iterated that process, it's refined. And now people are not buying your services, they're buying the outcome. And when you have that unlock, you start seeing, wow, the things that I do actually deliver the value. And not only that, it's even more higher likelihood for them to get the outcome. Then it's like you should be increasing your prices. Not because you want to make more, you should. But second, you attract the right kind of people. And there's a thing when you and I buy things, when we pay less for something that our perception of value is higher, we either not going to take action, we're not going to fully utilize whatever you're giving me, or I might psychologically, unknowingly sabotage myself into taking action. You do that too. If you're knowing something you can invest, let's just a simple example. Let's say you're selling your business and you're selling your business for $1,000, but your business does 6-7 figures. And the question is like, why are you selling it for only $1,000? There's something wrong here. Either you're getting sued or there's something terribly wrong that you're not telling me. I'm going to feel as a potential buyer scared. And I'm not even going to touch it because it's probably a bad deal. Same thing when you're selling your services, your offers to your clients. If you're saying, I can help you achieve this, but you only have to charge this much, you tell me already your operations. You already tell me your level of experience, and you're telling me your perception of what you do if it's priced too low. And all of this still works in the era of AI and technology and workflows, simply because with those, you can help your clients go further. You can increase your margins and do cost savings for yourself, or you can even do more for your clients for the same amount of output or hours or costs for your internal team. Therefore, you can actually even help your client achieve even more of an outcome. If this still works, it's all about perception, it's all about belief. So look at your offerings, identify what is the true value of the work that we're actually doing, and am I standing by that value? Or am I undercutting myself? And identify, are you appropriately communicating the value of what you're doing, your marketing and your sales, and most importantly, in your price? And then from there, try this. Just try this once. Your next proposal, just offer the value that you know. You're going to be afraid. It's going to feel weird. So I help some of my clients win their biggest deals. They felt that we're going to get laughed out of the room. Do it, try it. And once you get a yes, because you will get a yes, if you do this properly and you over-deliver and you care about the clients, when you get the yes, email me, let me know so I can congratulate you and cheer you on.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. If you'd like to get more of these podcasts, please go ahead and subscribe to wherever you're watching or listening to the pod. If you have any suggestions or questions that you want me to answer on the pod, or you have a guest that you want me to interview, please go ahead and email me all of your suggestions and questions at podcast@dogoodwork.io. That's podcast@dogoodwork.io. If you'd like to give me public feedback, you can go on Apple Podcasts, and from there, you can leave up to a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate that. If you like more free resources where you can get my best strategies to help you increase your company's performance and scale profitably, you can get handpicked articles to propel your growth, and you can get trainings and discussions that I give freely online, as well as low-cost resources such as my books and guides. You can get all of that by going to dogoodwork.io/resources. 90% of all of these resources are not behind any email opt-ins. You can get instant access by going to dogoodwork.io/resources. Now, if you'd like to accelerate your progress and shorten the gap between information and action and start seeing results in your business, let's work together to increase your company's performance and scale profitably and serve more clients without the overwhelm. You can request a free clarity call to see how we can best support you to reach your goals by going to dogoodwork.io/apply. Again, that's dogoodwork.io/apply. As always, it's an honor to be a small part in your journey. This is Raul Hernandez. Do good work.